most biologically diverse regions on Earth.
Have you spent much time there yourself?
I've been there twice, I think, and it's a place it's in a continuous development. I mean, they call it the newest Romanian land because it grows every year with the. This is difficult to explain, but with whatever Danube brings into the Black Sea, it stays there and it forms another centimeter or two of land each year.
All right.
So it's really nice. It's a place to enjoy in the spring and in autumn.
Okay.
When the birds either arrive or depart.
You're listening to the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org.
This is Seclo Sounds, and you can listen to us by clicking Listen Live on our homepage at seclosounds.org for a choice of players. Via TuneIn Radio at www.tunein.com, search for Seclo Sounds and listen online or download the TuneIn app. You can download the Seclo Sounds iPhone app from the iTunes App Store, and you can listen to us on demand at our replay page.
This is Seclo Sounds. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for 1 hour in the company of Harry and Edna on the wireless, exploring all aspects of the vintage scene and playing tip-top gramophone tunes. Harry and Edna on the wireless, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on seclosounds.org. Jolly good.
Sound the big thing now.
Hi, blessings to each and every one of you. Join me, Darren Hoy, with the Reggae Takeover Show for 2 hours of the finest reggae vibes, each and every Wednesday, 9 through to 11 p.m, here on Seclo Sounds. Don't miss out on your weekly Sunshine Fix, featuring roots, rude boy, dub, lovers rock, ska, one drop, and much, much more. So go on, give your sound system a treat. Join me, wind down low, and skank your night away. One love. That's Wednesdays, 9 through to 11 p.m, live on Seclo Sounds.
Get it up, my selector.
You're listening to the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org. Travel news this week includes a story about a new tourist trend for certain states in America, the United States of America. You may be able to guess what the certain states are, but anyway, you'll find out more about it during the travel news. As I mentioned on the intro to the show, you shouldn't make an assumption about a country. And I thought that the Romanians might feel that the Transylvanian story and Dracula and stuff would have a negative impact. But unfortunately, as I'll find out in a few moments, I was wrong about that. And it's something they embrace, especially as it brings a lot of tourists to the country. It's a bit like the Caribbean with their sandbanks. In the UK, a sandbank is a hazard to shipping and is marked on maps. But one or two Caribbean cities, a sandbank is a tourist attraction, whether it's for seeing stingrays, such as in Antigua or the Cayman Islands, or in Tobago, where it's called the Fountain of Youth. But anyway, you should never make any assumptions about the country. Just ask questions, get answered, don't make assumptions. That's my tip for the day. But anyway, let's find out more about Transylvania. Getting back to Transylvania, has Transylvania had a bad press? What's the area really like?
Why do you say it had a bad press?
Well, people remember it about Dracula and horror movies, and they think it's all about vampires.
Yeah, well, I don't personally consider this bad press.
No? Okay.
Yeah, every form of publicity is good.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people linked, of course, Transylvania with the myth of Dracula.
Yep.
And actually the myth of Dracula was inspired by a Romanian prince, Vlad. We do accommodate the need of the tourists to see something connected with Dracula. There is a Dracula hotel, there is a Dracula castle, and we are in the process of building a Dracula circuit in Transylvania. But it didn't have a bad press at all. I mean, it's Prince Charles' favorite part of Europe. He comes there. He comes to Transylvania every year. He has properties there, and he always speaks highly about this part of Romania.
I will never say that Dracula's bad press again. Then it's all good publicity.
It's not, John. It's not bad press.
No, okay.
No.
Who was Dracula then? The prince.
Well, apparently he was a very bloodthirsty prince.
Mm-hmm.
He used to fight the Ottomans, the Turks, and he used to impale the prisoners of war. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he is best remembered as Vlad the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
So this connection with the sadistic way in which he killed the prisoners of war probably inspired Bram Stoker to write about Dracula.
Okay. So he wasn't the sort of person a girl should take home to their parents then?
I don't know what the tastes were in those days.
Okay.
In what regards who you bring home or not.
Okay.
Probably because he was a prince, regardless of his
Yeah, I suppose it was a good catch.
bloody preferences.
Yeah.
He was a good one to take home.
What about the other parts of Romania we haven't talked about? What do they have to offer a tourist?
Well, we haven't talked a lot, or we haven't talked at all about Moldova, the region of Romania that is called Moldova. Now, the main attraction there are the painted monasteries. So, most of you might have seen Orthodox churches in Greece or in Bulgaria or whichever Orthodox country you travel to. Mm-hmm. But in Romania we have this unique feature that the Orthodox churches, especially the ones in Moldova, are painted on the outside. Of course, the painting depicts scenes of the Bible. Mm-hmm. But the way in which they are painted and the colors that were used, all natural colors, are quite unique. And the most famous one is Voronezh Monastery. And the blue that is used there, made out of plants, it's a unique shade of blue. It doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. But of course, apart from the monasteries, there's beautiful nature there, unspoiled, quiet little villages, places where people can spend quality time in the nature.
Yeah.
Well, also, we touched a bit on Dobroja, which is the region of Romania by the Black Sea. We talked about the Danube Delta, but it's also worth mentioning that we have quite a few summer resorts at the Black Sea. Most famous of them is Mamaia, who in the past few years has been named the Ibiza of the East. Mm-hmm. So it's famous for its nightlife and very lavish and luxurious nightclubs.
What about the other resorts on the Black Sea? How would they compare to Western Europe places like Spain? Well,
you have to bear in mind that the summer season in Romania is quite short. It starts in June and it finishes early September.
Okay.
So most of the resorts are used during this period. A lot of Romanians go to the seaside there. We see quite a lot of tourists from Northern Europe. But a lot of tourists go there not only to have fun and to swim in the sea, but also for treatment. We have some very good muds there, healing muds. People go to undergo treatments with this special mud. People go there to catch the ultraviolet rays of the sun early in the morning. Mm-hmm. And people go there to feel good and to achieve well-being.
I always ask this when my guest talks about the special mud they got in the country. Would it bring my hair back?
No.
No. I'm still looking for the cure.
Bring this to you, so to be so blunt, but no.
No. One day I will find a place. One day.
One day.
Yeah.
Step into the spotlight with me, Lucy, every Wednesday between 6 and 7 p.m. on Seclo Sounds. I'll have new music, the latest entertainment news, and interviews with local bands. If you're in a band, or if you have music that you think I should be playing, I'd love to hear from you. Email me, lucy@seclosounds.org, and join me every Wednesday from 6 till 7 for Spotlight on Seclo Sounds.
You can contact us or just keep up to date with travel news at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. Now for a little bit of information about our hosts at Seclo Sounds. Interaction MK is where our studio is based. Each year they have a festival of loveliness. I was at one a couple of years ago. It was my second ever Seclo Sound show. Back then I was monthly, and it's my first show without any support whatsoever. But before the show was broadcast, I was out with the festival and I was announcing stuff on the PA system, and it was terrible. It was very scary. Spoken to lots of people doing public speaking, but this seemed to be making me really nervous. I don't know. I was really telling this, can you move your car? But never mind. That was great compared to what happened in my show. So no support. Forgot to fade my microphone up, so I was talking to nobody for the first few minutes. And then I had some interviews on USB stick, and the stick was blank, so I had to ad-lib for half the show. It was real car crash radio, but never mind. Let's find out about the Interaction Festival. This year marks the 40th anniversary of Interaction, which has been offering inclusive arts opportunities and events to the local community. They have inspired and supported thousands of people, and in particular those who are disadvantaged, have support needs or disabilities. And they would like to celebrate their 40th birthday with you at this year's annual Loveliness Festival, but they do need your help. Loveliness, a free community music and arts festival for the family, has been organised by Interaction MK for the last 3 years, and the number of people attending has grown each year, and it has proved a hugely popular family event offering kids' activities and entertainment, live music, performances, and arts activities for all. Funding for a continuing event is not easy to come by, so this year they are reaching out to the local community to support this wonderful event. Last year delivered live music and performances from some of the hottest talent around, including Jamie Simpson and Mr V, The Big Head, The Spider Club, and many more. This year could be even bigger and better, and they are asking for as little as £5 to be donated to their crowdfunding page in order for them to plan and organise the best loveliness yet, and a huge celebration for their 40th birthday. They have just over 20 days left to reach their target, or the loveliness dreams will be no more. Please make a donation at www.zequs.com/campaign/loveliness-festival-2015. I hope you got that right. I pronounced that right, sorry. And once again, according to this press release and my eyesight, the website is www.zequs.com/campaign/loveliness-festival-2015. I will put the link up at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show, because that's probably going to be more reliable than me reading it out. If the £2,500 crowdfunding is met, Loveliness will have a fun-filled day on the 25th of July for all ages and abilities, with refreshments, sun, fun and laughter, all situated in the beautiful grounds of Interaction's Old Rectory, Waterside in Pear Tree Bridge. If you'd like more information about how you can be involved in this, you could ring Interaction on 01908 678 514 or ahill@interactionmk, all one word, .org.uk. And it's a great day out. As I say, I have been there and I know what fun it is, and some of the acts I introduced on the PA before I had my car crash show were really quite good too.